We're here with Canadian Dylan Wykes, second fastest Canadian ever, right?
Yes, that's correct.
First marathon since 2012. I said off camera, what have you been doing since then?
Yeah, I joked that I've been getting injured, but that's kind of been the reality of it for me, is a lot of injuries over the last few years, unfortunately.
So, how's the training been going? What preparations have you done, and what's the goal for Monday?
Yeah, training is it's been okay. I've had a few niggles that I've been dealing with, a little bit of a hamstring problem, but I raced Rock and Roll Arizona back in January, and that was a good start to the year for me. And you know, for Boston, it's my first time here running this race. I went to college at Providence College, so I came up every year and watched the race. So just being a part of it is going to be great, and I'm looking forward to being in a race and not maybe so much thinking about my time, but more about just getting in and competing.
Yeah, I mean, obviously with Canada and the national record being 40 years old,
yeah.
You know, if you ran it on a Boston course without even counting, I guess it wouldn't ruin it.
I don't think it would count. So yeah, it takes the pressure off there, I guess, in some respects.
Yeah. I mean, is one of the reasons why you chose Boston because you didn't think you were in quite that type of shape, or just to do Boston?
Yeah, you know, part of the reason I chose Boston was just with the injuries over the last few years. I constantly would try and get back into training, thinking about having to run that Canadian record, and I thought Boston would be a good chance to just put that aside and just listen to my body and my preparation, and then in the race just try and compete and not be so hung up on, you know, having to run 5-minute miles or whatever it is.
Right. The Olympic standards just came out this week.
Yeah.
Has Canada sort of told you what you need to do, or
no? That's a good question. They said by the end of the week, apparently. I was told that by someone else, that Canada would have released them by the end of the week. But I mean, IAAF standard is 2:17. There's no way Canada's gonna stick with that. You know, last time it was 2:11:29. So we'll see. But I'm not complaining. It's an easier situation than you know, having being in the U.S. trials or something like that. It's a lot better situation to qualify for the Olympics than a lot of people have, for sure.
All right. Well, good luck here Monday.
Okay.